Hi, this is Janelle, the relationship coach behind the Successful Invisible. And I have a dating tip for today that, once again, comes from my review or viewing some content creators on social media. And that tip is stop allowing your boyfriend to keep you from your husband. So I want to break that down a bit. Far too often, I have observed on different social media platforms where women are in these very long-term relationships. I'm talking years on end, living with men. Some have children with these men, commingling finances with these men. And the woman desires marriage, but for whatever reason, her partner is giving excuses of why this isn't a good time, blah, blah, blah. Yet they continue to stay and continue to invest in this relationship and with this person who is not reciprocating in part what they need, even if they're splitting bills. That's not what I'm talking about. Their partner knows that they desire marriage, and they're dangling it like a carrot, saying they'll get to it one day, or they'll try to manipulate their partner, whatever. And the woman doesn't just leave. So, insight and advice and a dating tip to women who are in relationships: do not allow your boyfriend to keep you from your husband. How you can apply this is to really be honest with yourself about your relationship, about boundaries that you have allowed to be crossed in terms of your time or time investment, and or boundaries that you never put in place in your relationship. And that is around your own time as well as what you have an expectation of with your partner. So the first step is to get really honest with yourself about the state of your relationship with your partner. If you don't currently have boundaries, it's time to create some and have some very hard, tough discussions with your partner. If you're not in the financial position to leave right at that moment, start making that plan to exit, separate, go your separate ways. I know if you have children, if you share finances in a household, it can be harder. But the point is, you want to start emotionally severing some of those connections because you already realize this person is not going to be your spouse. They don't want to marry you. That's one of the hardest truths you have to accept up front. They don't want to marry you. Now, once you have come to terms with that, you are going to mourn a bit. But keep in mind, the more that you work on yourself, this is a great time to start working on yourself, getting back to you, getting back to, meditation, your health and wellness, maybe enrolling in school. Start doing things that are going to help you build yourself up. Very important. So when it's time, when you actually are able to physically separate from this person, you can do so. Now, the less you have joined with this person, meaning in terms of finances, living situation, children, etc., the less you have joined with this person, the easier it will be to end the relationship. But if you have a lot together, it may take a little longer. That is, of course, a case-by-case basis. But this tip is, don't let your boyfriend get in the way of your husband.